One of my absolute favorite things is sharing God moments with you, and this week I have 3. The first one, last week I was reading in the book of John, chapter 15, and Jesus said, "Remain in me and I'll remain in you. And you can ask anything in my name and I'll do it for you because it brings me glory." And it was this reminder of the miraculous and powerful gift of prayer, and how throughout the day there are things that I'm like, gosh, I really wish this, or I really wish that. And Jesus literally says, ask me. And I feel like so many times we overlook and bypass the gift of prayer. And so first reminder is to remember, Jesus says, delight in me and I'll give you the desires of your heart. And we can trust that our desires are aligned with his, and we can ask anything in his name and he'll do it for us because it brings him glory. The second thing I was thinking of is I'm reading a book by John Piper called Don't Waste Your Life. And I feel like it's so easy to be distracted by these temporary pleasures of the world when ultimately this is our temporary home. And one thing that I've been praying is, Lord, stamp eternity into my eyeballs. I want to live for your kingdom and for heaven ever after and not be distracted by things of this world. And then number 3, I was thinking about Easter, and it is so sweet that we get to set aside a day to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus, but truly we get to walk in that freedom and that gift every single day. And I've been praying, Lord, help me to remember that Sunday came, like you rose from the dead. You are alive and with me always, and there is nothing that can separate me from your love. And that's been my prayer in Romans 8. It says there is nothing that can separate us from the love of Jesus, and we get to walk in that truth, just like John 3:16 says. God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him will have eternal life. And so I pray that at least one of these 3 God moments encourages you in some way.